Hello, I'm Representative Melanie Stambaugh. Over the last 5 months, I have been fighting for transparency in our government. The Legislative Ethics Board is meeting this week to potentially make a ruling on the complaints filed against me. I wanted to take a moment to appreciate. I want to thank you for your encouragement over these past months in this grueling process. It has kept me and my team standing and fighting for you and access to our government. I believe information belongs to the people. Washington State has released government information in the form of legislative video updates and legislative photos. They've put these items onto the public domain, and this is a good thing. The state, in releasing these materials to social sharing sites, allows us to utilize them at no additional cost to the state. These materials can be shared so that we may be informed, that we can know and we can engage in the action of our government. But the state is trying to say that these resources have been stolen. This is wildly inaccurate, considering they are the ones who labeled these resources as free. When the state released these videos and photos, they lost jurisdiction over them. Additionally, the sharing of this information falls under a legislator's normal and regular activities. These communications between a legislator and their constituents is permissible legislative communication, meaning that this fits within the boundaries of RCW 4252-180. The Legislative Ethics Board is saying that my sharing of publicly available public records that are in the public domain that I share as part of my duties as a legislator is an unethical action. They are calling me egregious because I am standing up for access to government information and challenging their interpretation of the current state law. The current state law does not need to be changed. It is their interpretation that is at fault. Don't believe a label. I did not violate the Ethics and Public Service Act. I kept my constituents informed of the action of their government during legislative session. I will not apologize for sharing government information with you, because you, the people, deserve to know about the work of your government. The Legislative Ethics Board's inability to properly interpret this RCW leaves legislators stuck. Do we openly communicate with our constituents using relevant technology to engage our community, or do we remain in fear of the Legislative Ethics Board's unchecked power and hold silent in our legislative duties? I have chosen to keep the communication channels between myself and my constituents open. I am privately producing my legislative video updates in publicly available spaces in the Capitol. This way, you can know the work that I am doing on your behalf. Within 24 hours of the privately produced legislative video update being uploaded to Facebook, there were more than 1,000 views on the video. The Facebook post had comments discussing policy. I had received emails from constituents sharing their opinions and feedback on the bills moving through the legislature, and we were having an open and honest, organic dialogue. Social media provides an opportunity for immediate feedback from constituents. This enables our communities to engage in their legislative process. The legislature offers members state-run Facebook accounts where the staff produce and post their content. This does not allow open dialogue because the parameters set by the state limit the conversation by disallowing certain comments to discuss policies on those Facebook pages. So, whatever the Legislative Ethics Board rules, I remain the same person fighting for government transparency, standing up for our access to our government, and ensuring that our community can engage with the work of our government. Thank you for your support, for your letters, for your likes, shares, and retweets. Thank you for your encouragement throughout the Capitol hallways and for your continual prayers. I believe government belongs to the people. Thank you for standing with me. Information is ethical.